Good morning. Rural infrastructure डेवलपमेंट। इस लेक्चर में हमने ये कोशिश करी है कि किस प्रकार से ग्रामीण आधारभूत संरचना का किया गया। मीनिंग एंड सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ रूरल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट। Infrastructure refers to the basic structure and facilities necessary for a country or an organization to function efficiently, that is, buildings, transport, water and energy resources, and administrative system. Development of infrastructure is essential for the development of a country or a region. Development of infrastructure is essential for rapid development of all the sectors of an economy, whether primary, secondary, and tertiary sector. The significance of infrastructure in the rural development of a country is similar to the significance of backbone in human body. आधारभूत संरचना सिमिलरली हमारी रीढ़ की हड्डी के समान होती है किसी भी अर्थव्यवस्था के लिए. The infrastructure sector covers the services of transportation, communication, electricity, education, drinking water, sanitation, etc. सभी क्षेत्रों को किया जाता है. Basic features of rural infrastructure development. Heavy investments have been made by the government on development of infrastructural facilities. Infrastructural development in our country has shown an urban bias, although these facilities were not altogether neglected from the rural India, and this resulted in inadequate development, hence inadequate employment opportunities in rural areas. मतलब इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का विकास यदि हो जाता तो उससे हमारे यहाँ रोजगार का सृजन भी होता. Apart from the efforts made by central and state levels through different programs, still the roads constructed are not all-weather roads. Government launched a major initiative, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, in December 2000, with the objective of providing connectivity to all unconnected habitations. Considerable प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम सड़क योजना हमारे यहाँ पर लागू की गई 2000 के अंदर, जिससे कि सारे अनकनेक्टेड एरियाज को कनेक्ट किया जा सके. Considerable success has also been achieved in meeting the drinking water needs of rural population. The shortage of housing in rural areas is acute. To meet the shortage of housing in rural areas, government have launched a comprehensive action plan for rural housing in which construction of 25 lakh houses annually in rural areas as well as upgradation of kacha houses will be done. Programs for the development of infrastructure in rural areas. Rural infrastructure development and education. Rural infrastructure and roads. Rural infrastructure and electrification. Rural infrastructure and water supply. Central Rural Sanitation Program. Rural housing. Rural health infrastructure. Rural infrastructure and roads. प्रधानमंत्री ग्राम सड़क योजना PMGSY इसके लिए लागू की गई. The PMGSY was launched in December 2000 to provide road connectivity to 1.6 lakh unconnected habitations with a population of 500 persons or more in the rural areas. जहाँ भी 500 या उससे अधिक लोग रहते थे वहाँ के लिए ये योजना लागू की गई. Objectives. The prime objective of the PMGSY is to provide connectivity by way of an all-weather roads to the unconnected habitations in the rural areas. As on 1st April 2000, about 3.30 lakh habitations out of 8.25 lakh habitations in the country were not connected by all-weather roads. Source of funding PMGSY. The diesel cess imposed by the government is the main source of funding the PMGSY. As per the budget announcements of 2003-04, the diesel cess was increased from rupees 1 per litre to rupees 1.50 per litre to provide additional funds for the program. The National Rural Roads Development Agency NRRDA, registered under the Societies Registration Act, provides operations and management support for the program. The Asian Development Bank (ADB) has agreed to support the development of rural roads in some rural infrastructure and rural electrification. Rural electrification is an important segment of rural development. In rural electrification, two types of programs are included: production oriented activities like minor irrigation, rural industries, etc., electrification of villages. Rural electrification programs are formulated and executed by the CEBs, State Electricity Boards. Rural Electrification Corporation Limited (RECL). The Rural Electrification Corporation Limited (REC) was set up in 1969 with the objective of providing financial assistance for rural electrification in the country. REC was declared a public financial institution in 1992. Rural electrification programs financed by the corporation cover electrification of villages, including tribal village and Dalit bastis, provision of power for small agro-based and rural industries, lighting to rural households and street light. यानी सभी जगह रोशनी हो पाए इसके लिए कार्यक्रम बनाया गया. Rural infrastructure and water supply. The government has paid special attention to rural water supply and sanitation during last 2-3 decades to full objective of rural development. Water supply is an important basic need which increases production capacity of the peoples. The supply of safe drinking water increases public welfare a lot. Shortage of water, particularly in summer, is a common phenomenon in our country. To achieve the objective of providing safe drinking water in all rural habitations, programs like the Accelerated Rural Water Supply Drinking Water ARWSP, second, Pradhan Mantri Gramodaya Yojana Rural Drinking Water PMGY RDW are being implemented. Drinking water facilities to rural habitations are provided under state sector program. Power have been delegated to the states to plan, sanction and implement the rural water supply schemes. Accelerated Rural Water Supply Drinking Water ARWSP. The ARWSP currently implemented through the Rajiv Gandhi National Drinking Water Mission in the Department of Drinking Water Supply has been in operation since 1972-73 and focuses on the coverage of all rural habitations, especially in unreached ones. Swajal Dhara scheme. The special feature of the Swajal Dhara scheme is that this will be implemented, maintained, and owned by the community. Gradually, the entire rural water supply sector will switch over to the Swajal Dhara mode, with prime focus being sustainability of the water supply system. Central Rural Sanitation Program. Sanitation infrastructure is also an important aspect in rural development. This program, CRSP, was launched in 1986 with the objective of improving the quality of life of rural people and provide privacy and dignity. Rural infrastructure and water supply में ही sanitation for all. The concept of sanitation was expanded in 1993 to include personal hygiene, home sanitation, safe water, garbage, and wastewater disposal. The components of the program include construction of individual sanitary toilets for the households below the poverty line, construction of sanitary complexes for women, and intensive campaign for awareness creation and health education, etc. This program, CRSP, was restructured in 1999 and Total Sanitation Campaign TSC introduced. Rural Housing Indira Awas Yojana IAY was launched in May 1985 as a sub-scheme of Jawahar Rojgar Yojana. It is being implemented as an independent scheme since 1st January 1996. It is being The IAY aims at helping rural people below the poverty line belonging to SC and STs, bonded laborers, etc. It also aims upgradation of kacha houses by providing grant in aid. Under the IAY, allocation of houses is done in the name of the female member of the households or joint names of husband and wife. Selection of beneficiaries under the scheme is done by Gram Sabha. The scheme IAY is funded on cost sharing basis of 75 is to 25 between center and states. रूरल हाउसिंग में ही क्रेडिट कम सब्सिडी स्कीम CCSS. The CCSS for rural housing was launched on 1st April 1999. The scheme targets rural families having annual income up to rupees 32,000, while subsidy is restricted to rupees 10,000. The maximum loan amount that can be availed is rupees 40,000. The subsidy portion shared by central and state government is 75 is to 25. From the year 2002 to 2003, the central allocation under IAY or CCSS has been combined. Next program related to housing is Samagra Awas Yojana. The Samagra Awas Yojana SAY is a comprehensive housing scheme launched on 1st April 1999 with a view to ensuring integrated provision of shelter, sanitation and drinking water. Objective: the basic objective of the Samagra Awas Yojana is to improve the quality of life of people and overall habitat in the rural areas. The scheme specifically aims to provide coverage to activities till now separately undertaken, such as construction of houses, sanitation facilities, and drinking water schemes, and ensure their effective implementation by suitable and sustainable induction of technology (IEC) and innovative ideas. The underlying philosophy of Samagra Awas Yojana is to provide coverage to the existing rural housing, sanitation, and water supply schemes with a special emphasis on technology transfer, human resource development, and habitat improvement with people's participation. The National Commission for Rural Housing. This is the next program for rural housing. The National Commission for Rural Housing was set up on 1st April 1999 to facilitate the induction of science and technology inputs on the continuous basis in the rural housing sector. This general neglect of the rural areas also has its bearing on the rural housing sector. Currently, the housing shortage in the rural areas is in excess of 43 million houses. The shortage figures of the rural sector are more than twice that of the urban sector. Together with huge shortage, the condition of housing availability of concerned amenities in rural areas are way behind the urban areas. The government मतलब हम लोगों से urban areas से काफी पीछे हैं ये लोग. The Government of India has committed the nation to provide housing for all by 2022. Given the challenge of the rural housing sector, this commitment appears to be too ambitious to come. Rural health infrastructure. The government has started concentration on the development of rural health infrastructure under the Minimum Needs Program so as to provide health care services to rural population. The stress in national health policy is on the provision of preventive, promotive, curative health services to the people. In the rural areas, services are provided through a network of integrated health and family welfare systems. Rural infrastructure development and education. Education is a significant component of investment in human capital. The national policy on education provides a broad policy framework for eradication of illiteracy and sets a goal of expenditure on education. The schools in rural India have really poor infrastructure. There is a need of setting up of a large number of school buildings with adequate infrastructure, even in terms of the number of classrooms, availability of safe drinking water facilities, toilet facilities, etc. The school infrastructure in rural India needs a lot more improvement. There are huge lack of teachers, especially well-trained ones, which disturbs the student-teacher ratio extensively. This leads to a very poor quality of education being imparted, hardly fulfilling the need of education. In a nutshell, we can say the scope for rural infrastructure development is huge in the country, and this is expected to give a boost to the country's overall development and well being. The village is a cell of national body, and the cell life must be healthy and developed for the national body to be healthy and developed. श्री अरबिंदो ने ये कोटेशन दिया था. Thank you.